All right, everybody, welcome back to The Other Opinion, and oh boy, do we have a deep dive for you today.
Yeah, this one is juicy.
We are talking leaked concept art from, you guessed it, Avengers, Doomsday, the upcoming movie.
Possibly the biggest one yet.
So we've got Dr. Doom. He's got a new look, ruling over what looks like a medieval world heroes scattered across different realms, a bunch of intriguing visuals. And Marvel is trying so hard to scrub these images off the internet, which just makes it all the more interesting.
Oh, yeah, it's like they're trying to hide something big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you guys are interested in some juicy Marvel secrets and you love deep dives like this, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more.
And tell your friends about it, too. The more the merrier.
All right, let's jump right in. So
Yeah.
first off, Dr. Doom, he's looking pretty different in this concept art. What do you think?
Well, the art is definitely pointing towards Battleworld, which has been rumored for a while now.
Battleworld. Yeah, I've heard of that.
But this time, it looks like we're getting a medieval version, like a patchwork of different realities all mashed together under Doom's rule.
So we're not just talking castles and knights here.
No, it's more than that. The whole vibe is different. Like a feudal society with power structures based on hierarchy and conquest, very different from the futuristic world we've seen in recent Marvel movies.
It's a pretty big departure for the MCU. And Doom himself looks like he's straight out of the Dark Ages. I mean, his classic green robes and mask are gone.
Yeah, he's traded up.
This Doom is all about ornate armor, heavy fabrics, a crown that just screams power. What do you think about this visual evolution?
Well, it's different from his classic look for sure, but it's actually based on some old comic book stories, like Secret Wars. Remember that one?
Yeah, vaguely.
Doom basically becomes a god emperor ruling over Battleworld. The concept art seems to be drawing on that imagery, but with a more grounded, almost historical aesthetic.
So they're taking inspiration from medieval art with all its grandeur and symbolism.
Exactly. It's a way to visually represent Doom's absolute power in this new world.
Okay, so we've got Doom looking all powerful and medieval, but there's one image that's particularly interesting.
You're talking about the one with Doctor Strange?
Yeah, him.
Well,
What's he doing hanging out with Doom?
Well, it looks like Doctor Strange is actually serving Doom. And it gets even more interesting because Sue Storm and her son, Franklin Richards, are right there with them.
Sue Storm as in the Invisible Woman.
Yeah, so remember all those rumors about Sue being pregnant in the upcoming Fantastic Four First Steps movie?
Oh, yeah, you think there's a connection there?
It's definitely possible. I mean, could this medieval battle world be the result of something Franklin Richards did?
Franklin Richard, he's got godlike powers in the comics, right?
Exactly. It's a great theory, and it shows how Marvel connects their movies. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's just one piece of the puzzle, and Marvel loves to keep us guessing.
They're the masters of the long game, all right? So enough about Doom and his new wardrobe. Let's talk about the other heroes, because they're scattered all over the place in this concept art. And one that really caught my eye is the Hulk.
Ah, yes, the big green guy. He's got a new look, too.
Yeah, he's rocking this savage barbarian look, leading a whole Hulk family into what looks like a gladiatorial arena. What's going on there?
Well, this Hulk design really leans into his primal rage, the untamed beast within. And the gladiator settings suggest he's either a captive force to fight or he's leading a rebellion against Doom.
And let's be real, who doesn't love a good Hulk smash?
It's a classic. And we haven't seen a Hulk family brawl in the MCU yet, so it's a whole new dynamic for his character.
And it could lead to some pretty intense emotional moments.
Absolutely.
All right, so we've got Savage Hulk and his family, but then we also see some of the younger heroes just chilling in a bar like it's a normal Tuesday night.
You're talking about Star-Lord, Kate Bishop, Miss Marvel, and Wong.
Yeah, them. And there's this weird potato-looking dude with him.
Who is that?
Oh, that's Dupe. He's an X-Man, but not your typical mutant. He's got unique powers and speaks a language only he understands.
So basically a superpowered potato.
Pretty much. But don't underestimate him. He can be a real powerhouse. Wow, Marvel really throws in some curveballs. So we've got these younger heroes just hanging out while Hulk is off fighting in an arena. Do you think this means different heroes are experiencing this battle world differently?
It's a good question. And
Yeah.
it makes you wonder if some heroes are trapped in these manufactured realities without even realizing it.
Oh, that's interesting. Like they're stuck in their own little worlds.
Exactly. It's a possibility. And it adds another layer of complexity to this whole thing.
This is getting really interesting, I gotta say. If you guys are enjoying this deep dive as much as we are, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.
And let us know your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing all your other opinions.
All right, now there's one hero who's noticeably absent from all this concept art. Where in the multiverse is Spider-Man? Now that is the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of weird that he's not anywhere to be seen. You'd think he'd be right in the thick of things.
His absence is definitely suspicious. Makes you wonder if he's somehow immune to this reality warping. I mean, how do you mean?
Well, maybe his spider sense is tingling like crazy, giving him a heads up that something's not right.
Like a glitch in the Matrix.
Exactly. Remember in Spider-Man, No Way Home, how he could sense the other Spider-Men before he even saw them?
Oh yeah, that's right. Maybe he's the key to figuring out what's going on with Battleworld.
It's possible he
Yeah.
could be the one to wake everyone up from this messed up reality.
Now that would be an epic twist. All right, before we get too deep into Spider-Man theories, we got to talk about the Black Panther. We're seeing a new one in this concept art, and it looks a lot more traditional than Shuri's suit.
Yeah, this one's got a more classic vibe.
So what do you think is under the mask?
Well, the internet is going wild with speculation,
Hello?
but the most popular theory is that it could be Idris Elba.
Oh, really?
Yeah, taking on the mantle, it would be a great way to honor T'Challa's legacy while still moving the Black Panther story forward.
And let's be honest, Idris Elba would look amazing in that suit.
Absolutely pure cinematic gold.
All right, moving on. There's another image that's got me scratching my head. We see White Vision just chilling with Star-Lord, watching TV in a normal-looking apartment.
That one is definitely interesting. It doesn't exactly scream medieval battle world, does it?
Not really. So what do you make of it?
Well, it could be a few things. Maybe a separate timeline or a pocket dimension within Battleworld.
Oh, so like a little bubble of normalcy within this crazy
Yeah,
world.
something like that. Or it could even be a scene from a completely different project like Vision's Quest.
Oh yeah, Marvel is always working on multiple projects at the same time.
It's hard to keep up sometimes.
Tell me about it. All right, let's move on to a darker image. We see the sketch of a chained figure being drenched in what looks like liquid fire,
Yeah, that one's pretty intense.
and there's no indication of who it is. Any theories?
The popular theory is that it's Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic himself.
Mr. Fantastic. Why him?
Well, in the comics, Doom and Richards have this huge rivalry, and Doom is known for coming up with creative ways to torture him.
So you think he's captured Mr. Fantastic and is now torturing him with liquid fire?
It's definitely a possibility, but it could be anyone, really. Maybe even a new character we haven't met yet, someone with a score to settle with Doom.
Ooh, the mystery deepens. This is getting good, folks. If you have any other opinions about who this mysterious figure could be, let us know in the comments.
We want to hear your theories.
And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe to The Other Opinion for more epic deep dives like this one. We're just getting started, folks.
Buckle up.
All right, so we've got heroes scattered across realms, a mysterious captive, a new Black Panther, and Spider-Man is MIA. How do we make sense of all this chaos?
Well, it might seem chaotic, but Marvel is really good at weaving complex stories. I doubt they're just throwing things together randomly.
So there's got to be a method to the madness.
Exactly. We also have to remember that concept art is a fluid process. It's a way for artists and filmmakers to explore different ideas and visuals.
So some of this amazing art might not even make it into the movie.
That's right. They might change things up or scrap ideas altogether. And, Marvel, they're super secretive about their project.
Oh yeah, they like to keep things under wraps.
And these leaks could force them to make changes, even delay the film.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a problem. Nobody wants spoilers.
Exactly. Remember Ultron's giant robot design from Avengers, Age of Ultron? The concept art was awesome, but it never actually appeared in the movie.
That's right. It was a total letdown.
And there was also that whole thing with Scarlet Witch in WandaVision. Fans thought she was going to get crazy powerful based on the concept art, but they went a different direction with her story in the end.
Yeah, Marvel likes to keep us on our toes. So while this concept art is exciting, we got to remember that it's not a guarantee of what we'll see in the final film.
Things change, plans evolve, and Marvel loves to surprise us.
That's what keeps things interesting. All right, so we've talked about a lot of what's in this concept art, but what about the bigger picture? This is supposed to be a medieval battle world, right? So what other crazy stuff do you think we might see?
Well, I'm really intrigued by the possibility of seeing characters from different parts of the Marvel Universe interacting in unexpected ways.
Like what kind of interaction?
Oh, we already see hints of that with the bar scene, but imagine the possibilities. What if we get a Thor versus Wolverine showdown, or a team-up between the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Fantastic Four?
Ooh, a Guardians Fantastic Four team up. Now that would be something.
The potential for epic crossovers is huge.
It's mind-blowing.
Yeah.
And hey, you never know, Marvel might actually listen to our ideas.
Don't underestimate the power of fan suggestions. We've seen it happen before.
All right, folks, this Avengers Doomsday situation has got us all fired up, and we want to hear what you think. What are your burning questions? What wild predictions do you have?
Hit us with your other opinions in the comments below.
And while you're down there, be sure to like this video, subscribe to The Other Opinion for more awesome deep dives, and share this with all your Marvel-loving friends.
Let's spread the hype.
We'll be back soon with another deep dive into the latest pop culture happenings. But until then,
keep those theories coming.
stay curious and stay tuned.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
See ya. Yeah, it really makes you wonder if he's like the key to the whole thing.
So Spider-Man is like Neo from the Matrix.
Kind of, yeah. Like
Yeah.
he's the one who can see through the illusion.
I love it. All right, but before we get too lost in Spider-Man theories, we got to talk about another big reveal in the concept art, the new Black Panther.
Oh yeah, this one looks a lot more traditional than Shuri's suit.
Right, so who do you think is under the mask this time?
Well, there are a lot of theories flying around, but the most popular one is Idris Elba.
Wow, really? Idris Elba as Black Panther?
It would make sense. It would be a powerful way to honor T'Challa's legacy,
Yeah.
you know, and still keep the Black Panther story going.
Plus, Idris Elba just has that superhero presence.
Oh yeah, he'd be amazing.
No doubt. Okay, moving on. There's this one image that has me totally confused. It's White Vision just hanging out with Star-Lord, watching TV in a regular apartment.
Yeah, that one's a head scratcher. It doesn't really fit with the whole medieval Battleworld aesthetic.
So what's the deal with that?
Well, it could be a separate timeline or a pocket dimension within Battleworld, you know, like a little bubble of normalcy.
Or maybe it's not even from Doomsday at all.
That's possible too. Remember, Marvel's always working on multiple projects, so these leaks could be from different movies.
It's like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces.
Exactly. All right, let's talk about one more image. This one's a bit darker. It's a sketch of a chained figure being covered in some kind of liquid fire.
Yeah, that one's pretty creepy. And we have no idea who it is.
There's a theory going around that it's Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic. Why would Doom be torturing him?
Well, they have a long and complicated history in the comics. They're like arch enemies.
Because Doom's just getting his revenge.
Possibly. But it could also be someone completely different. Maybe a new character with a grudge against Doom.
The suspense is killing me.
Oh.
So many questions, not enough answers. If you guys have any theories about who this mystery figure could be, let us know in the comments.
We love hearing your thoughts.
And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to The Other Opinion for more awesome deep dives like this one.
We've got plenty more Marvel content coming your way.
All right, so we've got heroes all over the place, a new Black Panther, a mysterious captive, and Spider-Man is nowhere to be found. How does it all fit together?
Well, it's important to remember that concept art is just a starting point. It's a way for filmmakers to brainstorm and experiment.
So not everything we see will actually end up in the movie.
Exactly. They might change their minds or scrap ideas altogether.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still fun to speculate.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, Marvel loves to keep things secret, so these leaks might actually force them to make changes.
Yeah, I can see how that would happen. They don't want to spoil the surprises.
Remember what happened with Ultron's giant robot in Age of Ultron?
Oh yeah, the concept art was so cool, but the robot never even showed up in the movie.
And then there was Scarlet Witch in WandaVision. Fans thought she was going to unlock some crazy powers, but that didn't really happen.
So you're saying we should take this concept art with a grain of salt?
Exactly. It gives us clues, but it's not a guarantee of what we'll see in the final film.
Marvel always keeps us guessing. So what do you think about the bigger picture here? This is supposed to be a medieval battle world, right? What other crazy stuff could they throw at us?
Well, I think we could see some really interesting character interactions. Like imagine Thor fighting Wolverine.
That would be insane.
Mm.
What about a team up between the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Fantastic Four?
Now that would be epic. The possibilities are endless.
My mind is already racing with ideas. This movie's going to be huge.
I think so too. It's going to be the culmination of everything we've seen in the MCU so far.
All right, folks, we want to hear from you. What are your burning questions about Avengers, Doomsday? What are your predictions?
Let us know in the comments below.
And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to The Other Opinion for more awesome deep dives, and share this with all your friends.
Let's get the conversation going.
We'll be back soon with more pop culture goodness.
Mm-hmm.
But until then,
keep those theories coming. Yeah, and we've only scratched the surface here. I mean, there are so many possibilities with this Battleworld concept.
Seriously, my head is spinning just thinking about it. But that's what makes the MCU so great, right? Always pushing the boundaries, always keeping us on the edge of our seats.
And based on what we've seen so far, Doomsday is shaping up to be a game changer.
Oh yeah, They're not holding back with this one. It's like they're taking everything we thought we knew about the MCU and flipping it upside down.
They're pulling out all the stops, combining iconic storylines from the comics, weaving together threads from multiple films. It's going to be epic.
I am so ready for this movie. And I think that's what's so exciting about all these leaks and rumors. It just fuels the anticipation.
Oh, absolutely. It's all part of the fun, the speculation, the theories, the endless possibilities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even if some of this concept art doesn't make it into the final film, it's still awesome to see what the filmmakers are thinking and how they're approaching this story.
It gives us a glimpse behind the curtain, you know?
Yeah.
Like a sneak peek into the creative process.
And it gets us even more hype for what's to come. So let's keep the conversation going. What are your burning questions about Avengers? Doomsday? What are your wildest predictions?
Hit us up in the comments below. We want to hear all your other opinions.
And while you're down there, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to The Other Opinion for more awesome deep dives, and share this with your friends.
Spread the word. Let's get everyone talking about Doomsday.
All right, folks, that's it for the deep dive into the leaked concept art for Avengers Doomsday. We had a blast breaking it all down with you, and we can't wait to see what Marvel has in store for us.
It's going to be a wild ride.
Oh, yeah. So buckle up, stay tuned, and as always, keep those other opinions coming. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.
And just so you know, this deep dive was actually generated using AI. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's mind-blowing what technology can do these days.
Yeah.
But hey, even AI can make mistakes sometimes, so always do your own research and form your own opinions.
That's right. Don't just take our word for it. Think for yourselves.
All right, that's it for real this time. See y'all later.